What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Christ, 3 years running top seller at ShineOn, now head of marketing at ShineOn. And before we get started in today's video, I just wanted to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. If you like this kind of content, I want you to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I hope you enjoy the video. What's up? How's everybody doing today? Another Friday, another coffee with Michael. It's going to be a great one. They always are. You guys ready to rock and roll? What's up, Mauricio? How you doing, buddy? This is going to be a good one today, people. David, welcome. Good to see you guys. You're on every single one of these. I love it. I love it. Let's rock and roll. What's up, John? Farhat says, hello, my coffee is ready. Way to be. I dig it. Akash? Hey, buddy. Freedom Seekers. What's up? Mother's Day was lit. Preparing for Father's Day now. What's up, Adrian? What's up, Mark? Sarab? How you doing, buddy? Aloha. Cheers with some Kona brew. That Kona coffee is some good stuff. I hear they serve that in the White House. I don't know if it's true or not. What's up? All right. Hello from Washington. How you doing, Lori? Ashwini, what's up from India? All right. Waiting for the digital. Well, you tuned in just in time, Nicola. Just in time, because we're just about to get into that. As you know, we got to kick these things off in a certain kind of way. Really set the tone. Need to amp everybody's adrenaline up. Get that dopamine flowing. Get ready to learn. New here. What's up, Facebook user? Love my Facebook users out there. Hey, from Mexico. What's up, Sheila? Always think it's so cool hearing where everybody chimes in from. We literally have a global audience here. I joke, but someone seriously should fly down to Antarctica and join just so we can cover all continents. Do a global circuit here. That would be pretty sweet. I would definitely send you some swag if you did that. But I need you to sign like a liability or form or something. So I'm not putting you up to it. Coffee time. What's up? All right. Bonjour from France. That is cool. France. Jamaica Blue Mountain. There you go. That's another really good coffee. Jamaica Blue Mountain, Costa Rica, Kona. Okay, everybody. Show me the money. All right. You guys ready to do this? Are you ready? We're about to begin. Raise up your glasses, mugs, bottles, and flasks, and join me now for the Digital Marketer's Toast. Here's to more conversions, more cash, cheap CPMs, and lower CACs, to higher CTRs, much higher CVRs, to enable ad accounts and big bank accounts, to upsells, downsells, and cross-sells, the winning products and repeat sells, and to the thing that everybody knows, the riches are in the niches, but also your email flows. Are you ready? Drink. That is some coffee right there. That is some good coffee. That is how you kick one of these off. Everybody ready for a little Father's Day prep? Father's Day prep. Are there any father emojis? Can we get some father emojis in the chat here? Do those exist? Give me your favorite emoji in the chat here. We're going to get this thing going. As always, we like to recognize some of our seller successes. Seller successes. First, we want to recognize Jagdish. First sale on the platform. Congratulations, buddy. I love this freaking AOV. $100 AOV. First sale on the platform. That is how you kick off an e-commerce career right there. Way to go, buddy. You've got some swag coming your way. Next up, we have SM Akib Murshed. $734 in revenue in the last 30 days. Congratulations, buddy. Love to see you grinding it out there. Good work. You've got some swag coming your way. Thank you for sharing your success in the group. We have Vinoj, $209.77 in revenue in a single day. Congratulations, buddy. Good work. Love to see that. You've got some pretty good AOVs as well. Fantastic, buddy. you've got some swag coming your way. Anna Beck. I've gotten to know Anna Beck a little bit. Anna Beck is an incredible lady, incredible person here. What she has done is absolutely amazing. In her Mother's Day run, she did over $250,000 in revenue not using Facebook. Should put it that way. She uses some other platforms, Etsy and Amazon to be specifically. And we've got some really cool stuff coming up from Anna very soon. We're going to help everybody take advantage of these awesome new platforms. You're going to love it. You're going to freaking love it. Anna knows what she's doing. She's super sharp. She's an amazing seller, amazing marketer. And she's got some bombs to drop, some knowledge bombs to drop. So it's going to be incredible. So stay tuned for that. It is coming. Not today, but it's coming. How many of you would like to explore some other platforms? Let me know in the chat here. What are some other platforms you'd like to explore outside of Facebook? Let's hear it. The cool thing about Etsy and Amazon is that the sales come in darn near organically, right? So you have very little, if any, advertising spend against those sales. And they do have some advertising platforms, right? Like Etsy. You can spend some ads there. Same with on Amazon. However, the budgets they're always much, much lower. Your conversion rates are higher. They're incredible platforms to learn. So we've got, where am I at? We have Etsy, hearing a lot about Etsy, Google Ads, Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest, Etsy, and Amazon. Love it. Etsy and Amazon, lots of Etsy. Well, you will be in luck. We have some amazing Etsy material coming your way. So stay tuned. It is going to be awesome. At any rate, Anna, if you are watching this, you've got some swag coming your way. So congratulations. Thanks for sharing this in our Facebook group. If you'd like to get some swag, share your successes in our Facebook group. You may be randomly selected, featured here in a Coffee with Michael. We'll send you a t-shirt, maybe a mug, maybe a backpack, maybe something else, maybe a surprise, something that we haven't featured yet. So share your successes. We love to see those. Whether you get your first sale, whether you have kind of a six-figure week, it's not your best week ever, but you do six figures, or maybe you had a record week, and you did, I said six figures, I meant three figures. Maybe you had a record week and you achieved your six-figure goal, 5 or 6 figure goal, or reached a new milestone. Share that in the group. It's so encouraging for everybody else to see what is possible here. And we believe here at ShineOn, a rising tide raises all boats. It lifts all ships, right? The pie is huge. We're not really in competition with each other. We're in competition with somebody going to Target or a Walmart or somewhere else to buy a gift. That's where the real competition is. This market is gigantic. Quick anecdote as it relates to that. I had a product, drove it to about a little over $1 million in revenue. I literally gave away my winning phrase to another seller who went on to get another $2 million in revenue over the next year. I could not believe how far you could reach into the market with a single phrase. I literally thought I had just about capped it out. That's why I gave it away. If I had known there was still $2 million in revenue out there for grabs on the same phrase, I never would have done that. But that goes to show you just how big the market is. It's gigantic, and it's just grown bigger and bigger and bigger with COVID-19, with the lockdowns, with everybody's new buying behavior shifting to more online stuff. That's new behavior that's going to stick. So 2021 is going to be absolutely, absolutely freaking incredible. All right, let's keep going here. All right, new product. Everybody want to see this new product? Give me some guesses here. What are your guesses? What do you think is on the next slide? What do you think it is? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. Facebook user said they got their first ShineOn sale on Etsy this week. Congratulations, Facebook user. They did use some ads. That is no sweat on a platform like Amazon, though. All right, what do we got here? We got paw prints. Got some watch guesses here. Oh, wow, it's going really fast up the screen. Money, oh boy. Keychains. We already have keychains, Ashwini, actually. We already have keychains. So good work guessing a product that we would like to house in inventory. Anyway, go check out our catalog. We've got dog tag keychains. the little heart keychains. We also have a screwdriver keychain, which is going to be a great Father's Day product, by the way. Money clips, pictures of John. Wow, so sorry, John. Don't think so. Watch, paw pendant. Maybe some of our swag winners will get like autographed pictures of John for sharing their testimonies. That'd be fun. All right, paw prints, lots of paw prints. We do have a pet necklace coming, but that's not this one. Another watch vote. Man, lots of people want the paw. Where's the paw coming from? Where's the paw coming from? I feel like you know something I don't here. It's just too on the nose. Too many of you are guessing it. Something fish about that. It could be that you guys are seeing some of our tests. That might actually be it. I'm on to you guys. You think you're clever. You think you're clever. All right, watch. Something with dads. Something for the dads. All right. Screwdriver keychain. Yep, it's already out. You'll see a screenshot of it here in just a minute. Okay, rings. Pet charm, leather journal. Starting to see some variation here. Okay. All right. Okay. Gonna be epic, whatever it is. Now, Beth is absolutely right. Absolutely right on that. Okay, let's go ahead and reveal. You guys ready for this? We have got, drum roll, brrr, everybody hit their desks. We have watches. Watches. These are freaking sweet too, people. So these are metal. They have a really good weight to them. They're extremely durable. They're not like the wooden watches they made the round several years ago. And what's really cool are the price points I think we're going to be able to get out of these, which I'll get to in just a minute. Really stylish, really good looking, very masculine. They'll be perfect for a Father's Day gift. You have a nice big kind of dial here. It's good for casual or like professional settings. So regardless of the man that might be getting this as a gift, whether they work kind of outside, whether they work in an office place, it's the perfect product. It's the perfect gift for just about anybody. It's an amazing, amazing product. Yeah, I'm super, look, I feel like ShineOn, one of the things we do is everything we offer is premium. At least that's what it feels like. It always feels like it's a step up in the quality compared to what you see in the rest of the marketplace. This is no exception. This is a super, super classy watch. You can see you've got kind of the calendar over here on the right. You've got all these other dials that are really popular right now. Let's jump into why I think this watch is so cool. First of all, you can come up with a custom engraving for the back and then just sell the watch with just your custom engraving, right? So if you have a phrase, a quote, something like that you want to experiment with, you can actually create the watch with just that engraving, and then you can upload that to the store. And you can see some examples here, what I mean by this. So on the watch back here, you've got some various phrases. Now, this is just an SVG, so you can put some art. Like, it doesn't all have to be words. Like, if you look here, you can see it, that's kind of art. You have these decals here. It's all art, right? So this is like an SVG file that you can put right on the back of the watch, and you can sell the watch as is with the SVG file. Or, and this is pretty cool, you can actually make it so that the user can put a custom message on the back of it. Custom message on the back of it. So they can buy the watch for somebody. They can say happy anniversary, happy Valentine's Day, whatever, happy birthday. You know, if it's a professional gift, which I can see this watch really helping with that, you can be like, happy 10th anniversary at XYZ company, whatever it is, you can put all of that right here on the back. So pretty freaking cool, pretty freaking slick. But what I think is super neat about this is we think this watch is going to pull 80 or 90 bucks in the auction. We think you're going to be able to sell it for about $79.95, $89.95. Still working on those base costs, but you're going to have plenty of margin. This is going to work great with Facebook ads. And this is before all the other upsells, post-purchase items, all that other stuff that we offer. So this is going to be an incredible, incredible product. If you're excited about these watches, give us some fire in the chat. Fire in the chat if you're excited about these watches. Fire in the chat. All right. David's excited. Amanda says she likes it. It's all in black. Yeah, it's super classy. It's luxurious in a way, right? It's that black, what is it? It just pops a little bit. It looks really nice. Like I said, casual or professional environment, this watch is going to be fantastic. Rudvik says, now that's a cool watch. Heck yeah. All right. Lots of people excited about this watch. 3-digit AOVs. Yes. Yes, that is the goal. That is the goal. Which is not going to be hard with this puppy. Lots of fire in the chat. Way to be, everybody. Loving it. Okie dokie. The goal is to get this out to you before Father's Day. Hopefully soon, like very soon, like next week soon is the plan. Will watches have POD message cards? More to come on that. More to come. We're experimenting with that. I'll put it that way. So if we can bring that, we absolutely will. A watch on a POD message card with an engravable back would be fire. All right. Okay. Way to go, everybody. Watch makes me bunches of sales. Yeah, they're amazing sellers. They're a really cool gift. The other thing that's neat about it is like everyone complains that men are kind of tough to gift for. And I get it because like men typically just, if they want something, they buy it or they have very singular interest. It's that kind of thing. We're not shoppers. This watch makes an incredible gift for men. So, okay, let's keep going here. All right. Excited about the watch. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's talk real quick. Product warranty. Just in case anybody missed it, we released a warranty on the platform. This is an upsell that goes right on your product page. It's $9.95. It just increases your AOV. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. If you want to enable this, the warranty, so you can see kind of what it looks like over here on the right. It's a 2-year warranty. It's $9.95. If you go into your product page and you go to the purchase experience option, if you're on desktop, it's over on the right. You'll see a display warranty upsell toggle right here. Just toggle that sucker to on. It'll start to display right here in this premium add-on section. And you'll be able to add it to your product page. It's $9.95. We split it. I believe it's 50-50. So it's something like roughly $5 you get just by turning this on, just by turning it on. I recommend everybody experiment with this feature. Experiment with the feature. See how it sells in your niche with your audience on your particular product. But definitely go turn this on. It's just an easy way to bump up AOVs. You want to go check it out. All right. Next, we increased our suggested pricing. Want to give everybody a heads up on that. There's been several posts in the group. I believe we sent some emails out about it. So we did have to adjust some of the pricing overall. It was like, you took all of it into account, it was like less than 0.5% change in our pricing. However, the cool thing was we increased our default suggested selling prices. So what is that? Well, when you go to create a product, it automatically puts in a default selling price. It's usually like $49.95, $39.95, things like that. Well, some of our products have been out for long enough that we've collected data on them and we know what price points they sell at, right? We know how high you can take it and things like that. And we've been able, based on that data, to adjust those minimum suggested selling prices. In I think literally every case, we were able to increase the minimum suggested selling prices. So there are many products now where the bump was as much as $10. We highly recommend everybody run with these minimum suggested selling prices. Not only does it increase your AOV, not only does it increase your margin on the particular product, but it looks like the marketplace will take it. Based on all of our data, it looks like this is accepted very well in the marketplace. So we essentially just increased your margin for free. It's pretty incredible. So heads up, all of that happened. This only went into effect on new products. If you have any old products out there getting sales, highly recommend go in there, increase your selling price on there and see if the market will hold. See if you can get a higher selling price without hurting conversions too much. In many cases, it's worth it. We have many sellers that have bumped the default selling price of the product up by $10, $20, even $30 and still gotten sales. So definitely recommend you check that out. All right. Everybody ready for Father's Day? Let's get into it. We did the announcements. We did seller success. We did the product reveal. Let's get into the tactics. So Father's Day. Well, first of all, what product should you focus on? Well, here are my recommendations. First of all, you have the cross. I love the cross because you can engrave the cross. So buyers can come to the product page for the cross. They can actually add engraving, and it's for an additional upcharge. And the cross, I'm seeing sellers with the cross getting almost $90 AOVs, which is incredible. I've not seen AOVs so high on any of our products. So almost $90 AOVs. So definitely recommend try the cross. It's a great Father's Day product. It's very good for any niche that targets men. Next, you have the graphic cross right here. And if you have a slick kind of graphic, a slick phrase, Bible quotes, as you can see, work really well on this one. Recommend you check this out too. This will sell for a little lower price point. Then you have the dog tag necklace, and this can be have a graphic on this as well, and you can also engrave the back. So what's cool about these products in particular is that you can sell the hero product for like $39.95 and then do like a $15 upcharge on the engraving. We see a lot of people make a lot of money on that. You really boost AOVs. Plus, what's cool is the engraving has almost a 50% take rate. Everybody gets the engraving. I think a lot of buyers feel like the product is almost incomplete if they don't add engraving. So very, very cool product. Highly recommend everybody check this out. And then you have the screwdriver keychain. This is a super unique product. It's perfect for men. I think this is going to sell boatloads in the run up to Father's Day here. It's a practical gift because it's got kind of a screwdriver. You've got the flathead and the Phillips screwdrivers on this keychain. Plus, you can have kind of a super dad kind of thing here. You can just put it right on his keychain. Many men are going to be more likely to use to just wear something like this on a keychain than necessarily around their neck. So I highly recommend everybody check that out. And then we also have the dog tag keychain. So the dog tag itself is the same thing that goes on the necklace, like what you see up here, except we've attached it to a little key ring. So again, many men just are not going to wear jewelry. However, if you get them a keychain, it's something that can get some use every single day. These are really cool products. If you have your own Shopify store, highly, highly recommend adding these products as post-purchase upsells. You can offer some really great deals there, and you can move a lot of units. Just people adding it into their cart on their way out the door. So highly recommend experiment with those with post-purchase upsells. These will also be really popular on Etsy and Amazon because you'll be able to compete with a little lower price point. All right. So graphic cross, dog tag, screwdriver keychain, and the dog tag keychain. These are the products you want to go after. All right, let's talk about Father's Day just a little bit. It's already heating up. You can see this is a graph of the Father's Day trends for last year. So this is 2020, not 2021. This is 2020. And you can see that sales really started to pick up back here at the beginning of May. But by the middle of May, they were cooking. They were already cooking. They were already on the rise. Now is a fantastic time to get in there and start testing for Father's Day. We are already in May 21st, so we're about here on the graph. Last year, Father's Day was on June 21st. That's this line. This year, it's just one day earlier, right? It's on June 20th. So the chart should be relatively the same. We are here, right? Every single day, the clock ticks, all right? So now is a great time to start testing. Try to get in front of this curve here. Now, this is Google, right? So you can see that this is all the search volume for Father's Day gift for dad, gifts for Father's Day. This tells you when the demand really peaks. So everybody should get in there, start testing now. Start testing now. Try to take advantage of Father's Day. We're already seeing Father's Day sales take off. We have Father's Day going right now. We have graduation going right now. We're seeing sales steadily increase every single day. Highly recommend get in there, check this out. Niches. Now, here's something that's a little interesting. Typically, if I'm selling a gift that is for a female, right? So husbands to wives, fathers to daughters, things like that. I usually like to go broad. I don't like to niche down my messages or anything like that. That's just me. However, when I'm doing another gift where it's a gift for a man, I do like to niche up. Now, the reason is because men are their hobbies. Men are their professions. How many people do you know that are men that are like, that's the video gamer, that's the fisherman, that's the firefighter, that's the executive? You know what I mean? Men are those things. It becomes woven into their identity. So wrapping that niche into the message card is a really powerful way to create a unique gift, a unique offering that if somebody knows that kind of person, that kind of father, they'll be willing to pick up. So for example, if there's an individual, a man, a father that's super deep into fishing, and you just happen to make a message card that just hits that fishing niche perfectly, right? You've created a unique gift, a unique opportunity. You're in the right place at the right time in the run up to Father's Day. It's a gift they can't find in stores. If there is a daughter out there or even a son that has a father like that, they're going to be very, very likely to snatch it up. So I highly recommend niching up or niching down when you're doing your Father's Day product. So here are some niches that you can kind of focus on. So some of the common ones: fishing. Fishing is huge. It's a gigantic niche. Hunting is another big one. Motorcycles. When I think motorcycles, I think like the big roadster bikes. You know, my dad actually is real into this. He has like the Harley Davidson, the do-rag and all that stuff. He's real big into this particular niche. You have firefighters and policemen and first responders. That's a big one. New dad. New dad is actually huge. This is a huge niche, not just for Father's Day, but this is surprisingly big. And oftentimes you'll see the same phrases that work for new moms work for new dads. Blew my mind when I saw that too, but it's true. It does absolutely work. You have truckers. Truckers, I believe, is the largest profession in the United States. There are a lot of truckers out there, a lot of trucker dads. They spend tons and tons of time on the road. And a cool gift, like a keepsake type gift, something they can hang from the rear view mirror like a cross, would make a really cool item. All right, construction workers, programmers, athletes, and the list goes on and on and on. And some of these can even be niched down further. I mean, for athletes, for example, you have basketball players, football players, all that kind of stuff. So your imagination, you can let your imagination run wild on the niches. Now, when it comes to the testing method, you've probably seen this one before if you watch Mother's Day. I really like the wishing well method. It's a good entry point, especially if you're new to Facebook ads, and it's super simple to set up. You create one CBO campaign with a $25 a day budget. It can be $25, $30, somewhere around there. You create 5 ad sets, and each of the ad sets can have a duplicate or a unique interest. We'll get into interest targeting in just a second, but you can have a duplicate or a unique interest. So what I mean by that is all 5 of these ad sets can all have the same interest, or they can all have different interests. That's all I mean by duplicate or uniques. I do like to set a minimum ad spend on these ad sets. I usually use some fraction of the total budget. I won't get into all the math here. If I'm going $25 a day, I like to use like $1.25 a day. You did $2 a day. It's not like it's the end of the world. The big goal here is that you want to force Facebook to spend a little bit on every single ad set and every single interest so that it can collect data and optimize correctly. That's all I'm trying to do with that. If you don't, Facebook will sometimes try to optimize your ad spend on the ad sets based on like 10 impressions for some of these. And I never really understand that. So I try to force Facebook to spend a little bit of money, collect a little bit of data, because I feel like that helps the algorithm optimize better. And then for your ad, you got to use your best image and the best copy. So where you get that is you need to do research, look at other ads that are clearly working because they'll have social proof. There will be some evidence of sales there. And you're going to want to try to copy, imitate a lot of what they're doing that is making that ad successful. So look at the image, look at the ad copy, things like that. There's a ton of ShineOn products out there, tons of them in spy tools all over the place. We're not the only people selling jewelry in town. So you need to take a stab at the best ad image and the best ad copy that you possibly can. I like to keep things short and sweet. So what I like to do is I like to say, hey, daughters, would your father love this? Grab yours here for $20 off. And then I'll have a link to the product, and then I'll use an ad image that clearly shows the product. It needs to be big and kind of in their face. As soon as I have some sales going on, I'll switch and try to create some UGC ads. UGC style ads stand for user generated content. So I'll try to actually order a sample of the product myself, and I will literally take pictures of it with my cell phone. I won't even edit it, and I'll just throw it in Ads Manager, see how it goes. And believe it or not, those UGC images usually work really well. So when it comes to your interests and the targeting, that is some good coffee. Whoops. Choked a little bit. That's some good coffee right there. When it comes to your actual interests, so what I recommend is So look, don't take phishing necessarily as an example here. We're going to come back to that in just a second. So just bear with me. What I'm really trying to show you on this slide is how to use Facebook's suggested interest feature here to generate ideas for you when you're doing your targeting. So just for an example's sake, I have phishing plugged in here. And then when I click suggestions, look at all this stuff Facebook just gives me for free. These are other ideas: recreational fishing, outdoor recreation, hunting, camping, fishing rod, fishing line, fisherman, fishing tackle, angling, and on and on and on. I could have scrolled down this list. These are other interests that these people have in common. And what's really neat is if you do fishing, and then I come down here and add fishing rod, for example, the whole algorithm it reprocesses all of that, and it gives you a new list of suggestions down here. So it's pretty cool. It's a really neat feature. It offers dynamic ideas to you right off the fly. So definitely use this when you're coming up with ideas for your interests. Now, when it comes to what you target for your interests, again, don't use phishing here. This is just an example, okay? This is just an example. When it comes to what you actually target, this is very important. You have to do what we call reverse targeting, okay? Reverse targeting. Most of the time, depending on what you're selling to the actual buyer, right? Meaning you're not selling a gift most of the time on Facebook and things like that. If you're drop shipping, if you're in another product category, things like that, you're not selling a gift per se. People are buying something they see in an ad for themselves. The way ShineOn is a little different in gift giving in general, you have to do reverse targeting because you're not actually targeting the receiver, the person that's into phishing. You're actually targeting the buyer, which might be the daughter of the person that's into phishing. You have to target the daughter, okay? So this is where things can get a little bit tricky, right? Because if you've created a product that's got a phishing message card and it's in that niche, and you go, well, shoot, that's who it's for, but how do I target somebody that has a dad like that? Well, it's a little bit tricky and it requires some testing, but I'm going to try to give you some tips. So if you look at this is a Venn diagram of interests, right? So you can see over here, I've got the daughter, right? Remember, the daughter is the buyer. The daughter is who you need to target. And then over here, I've got kind of the father, okay? And I've got some interests that each of them might have in this example. So you can see here the daughter is interested in knitting, interested in friendship, interested in shopping, that kind of thing. And it can be any list of things, guys. And there might be 100 different interests Facebook has tagged this individual with. And then over here, you've got the father who likes hunting and fishing, and he's a truck driver, and he likes watching NFL on Sundays, right? And you can see in the middle, they have one common interest, and that's country music, right? And the way I'm thinking through this, right, is I want to target a daughter who's very likely to have a father that is into fishing, right? Well, where does a lot of fishing, not all of it, but where does a lot of fishing take place? Probably in rural areas, right? Probably in rural areas, maybe not all of it, but some of it, right? Well, what is kind of common between people, men and women, that live in more rural areas? Well, maybe they like country music, right? And look, this is just one way to solve this problem. It doesn't have to be this way. You could literally run your ads to these kinds of interests, to knitting, to friendship, to shopping, to country music, to fast food restaurants, to whatever it is, Walmart, to Walgreens. You could literally make a list of things that you think daughters who have fathers that are into fishing may like, right? You can literally make a list and then do all of your testing. And it does not have to be something like country music per se. The big takeaway here from these three slides, is that you're going to have to do quite a bit of testing. And I would highly recommend you try to think through how you target the buyer, how you do this reverse targeting, right? So if this person's a truck driver, you probably need to sit there and go, what if your daughter and your dad's a truck driver, what are some interests that you as a daughter might have that might be unique to you so I can find you in a pocket of buyers? And you're going to have to solve this problem based on your particular niche. Don't overthink it. If you have to go broad, Facebook's algorithm is very sophisticated now, and it can actually help you hone in on your target audience. So you don't have to overthink of it. Don't let this intimidate you. The big takeaway here is you should test. You should test a bunch of interests in different ad sets, right, to figure out where your pockets of buyers are. When you have the interest dialed in, Like let's say shopping for whatever reason is getting you a really good ROAS and is profitable. Well, that's when you can come back up here to a method like this and you can create duplicate ad sets where all of these are shopping, right? Where every single one of them targets shopping. Or if you're just starting out and you're trying to find the pocket of profitable buyers, you might use the unique interest, knitting, shopping, country music, whatever, right? So I hope that makes sense. And we're going to do some Q&A in a minute. So if I lost anybody there, you're going to have time to ask me a few questions. All right, let's talk about some free message cards we've got coming your way for Father's Day. So one of the things with Father's Day I think you can try is being funny, right? It's a gift to a dad. Guys aren't very sentimental. I remember going to buy cards for my dad on Father's Day or his birthday or whatever. I'd always go to the funny ones at the store. Sometimes I get the ones that make noise or whatever, but the sentimental thing didn't really jive with him and never really jived with me. So I had to get something kind of in jest, just to kind of laugh and all that kind of stuff, but still tell him Happy Father's Day or whatever it was. Well, I think that will work actually on message cards too. So here's one. And by the way, these are all free. We're going to give you the Canto link in a minute. It says, to my dad, you're the man who can make a room laugh and make a room cry all at the same time. Thank you for being the world's best farter. I mean, father. And you can see there's a guy over here and he's ripping one. So kind of funny. I thought it was kind of funny. Here's another one. If you want to go into the fishing niche, to my fishing dad, thanks for always being there to help me tackle life's problems. You're a real legend. Happy Father's Day. So tackle, real, play on words there. It's in the fishing niche. It's a perfect, unique kind of gift. You're not going to find it in Walmart or anything like that. And then here's another one. To my hunting dad, when I asked you for a couple bucks, this is not what I had in mind. Happy Father's Day anyway. So this is like for a dad that's just obsessed with hunting, constantly bringing home game meat and things like that. So pretty cool. Here's some other ideas. I'm not going to go through each and every one of these. These will all be given to you for free in a Canto link. But you can see we have some for the graphic cross. We have some for the graphic dog tag. We have this one over here, which is pretty cool. It's a buyer upload one. Again, I think this would work really well for the new fathers niche. We've got some other message card jewelry down here. And I'm going to let you, we're going to share the link. I'm going to let you kind of spend some time on those. All right. Now we are ready for some Q&A. So load up some of your questions. And we will spend a little bit of time. I got about 15 minutes here, and we'll try to answer some of your questions. This bit.ly link that you see on your screen is the link to Canto. So this is where you can get all those designs for free. After this is over, I'm actually going to go back to the post. As always, you'll be able to download all of these slides, and I'm also going to update the post with the Canto link. All right, any questions here? Now is the time to ask them. There's a little bit of a lag between you and me. So I'll try to go through these in just a minute. Joy laughed at the Father's Day card. Facebook user says, funny ones for dads are great. Yeah, I agree. I think those will smash this Father's Day. Absolutely. All right, questions. Warranty with manual orders on the Shopify app. The product is the watch. Can I add an SVG and assign just small area for personalization? That's a great question. I don't know exactly. We're still building out this particular product. What's the first part of this question? Warranty with manual orders on the Shopify app. Oh, I think you're asking if we're going to be offering warranty on the Shopify app. And the answer is yes. We're just not there yet. We're going to be building all of that out. We have a huge roadmap here towards the end of the year with lots and lots and lots of tech features coming your way. I don't want to tease too many of them right now, but they're going to blow your mind. Everything you can imagine. We're going to have lots of on-page upsells on the app and on the platform. So we're going to get those app AOVs up. Again, 3-digit AOVs by the end of this year. That is our goal. We want 3-digit AOVs to be commonplace in the ShineOn ecosystem. So we are on our way there. All right. John Lee asked, am I wasting my time and money testing products on Snapchat? No, the answer is not. No, definitely not. Snapchat's just a little different animal. It takes more time for the Snapchat pixel and algorithm to get dialed in, I've noticed, than it does Facebook. One of the things I recommend is install the Snapchat pixel now, run ads on Facebook, get a bunch of sales, let that pixel collect a bunch of data, then go try to do your Snapchat ads a little bit later after it's had some time to collect data. But still, Snapchat takes a while. The other thing is the targeting is more important with Snapchat. Again, the algorithm is not as sophisticated as with Facebook, so you have to really tell Snapchat what to target. So it just takes some time. You have to play with your ad creatives. Your ad creatives are super important. You should be getting swipe ups for very, very cheap, definitely less than 10 cents. I think you need to be down in the very low digits on your swipe ups. So there's just, look, Snapchat's just a different animal. It takes a lot of testing, but no, you're not wasting money. You're not wasting money on it at all. We've had many sellers be successful on Snapchat. So great question. Will the new product showed today be available in the Shopify app? Well, the only one not available, to my knowledge, is the watch. So if there's another one not available, I'd like you to share it here in the chat, and we'll look into that. How will the watch ship in a standard box? I believe we source special boxes for those. ShineOn, the page, or speaking for the group, something like that, did post a link to the Canto files. So if you're looking for those, scroll through the chat. You'll find them. Let's see. Looking forward to Father's Day sales. Yeah, buddy. Love it. How often do you do this live? Every Friday, 2 p.m. Central Time. Coffee hot and ready. Then we post it on YouTube as well. But it's much better live. There's something a little different about it being live. It makes your whole weekend better. It really just, I don't know, it elevates the entire day. The entire day. I constantly get feedback from everybody that says, hey, I was having a crummy week. Then I had coffee with Michael with you, and everything just turned around for the better. So take that for what it is. Highly recommend you make it live. Let's see. Have you thought about doing some Viking style jewelry? We actually have a product idea submission form, something or other. You can submit some of those ideas and we will take a look at them. The form is a little bit lengthy. We want to make sure that the product ideas are submitted, actually have a track record of sales and things like that. Hopefully somebody from my team will post that in the chat, and you can feel free to go suggest some products. We love to hear back from our community on that. Whoa, I lost a bit. Whoa, the chat is really taking off here. Let's see. Do you target sons and wives as well? Yeah, absolutely. I like targeting wives a little more than sons, because wives typically will buy for their daughters, right? Like moms will typically buy for their daughters to get something for their dad, right? So they're the wife's husband. But then also the wife also has a father, and the wife will typically be the buyer for the wife's father and for the husband's father. So you can potentially get 3 purchases out of that targeting. I always love going after I like targeting wives with my Facebook ads. So I was trying to think of the most G-rated way to say that. I like targeting wives with my Facebook ads, because especially on Mother's Day and Father's Day, because they're worth 2-3 purchases sometimes. So it's a fantastic play on that. Now, sons is an interesting one. So it's a little harder to crack that particular niche, but if you do, you'll have a corner on it, because not many people go after it. So I've seen people be ultra successful in those kinds of niches, particularly because it's like they just struck gold. They just hit it right. The product was perfect for the particular niche. They didn't have a lot of competition and that kind of thing. All right, let's keep going here. I got about 10 minutes left. What is the price on the watch? Will there be other colors, gold or silver, coming for Christmas? Yeah, gold or silver may be coming for Christmas. I don't think we plan on it right now. We're kind of waiting to see how the launch goes and all of that. The price point on the watch, we're still working out, but you're going to get good, healthy margins on it, especially for Facebook. Let's see. Does a Shopify coupon code work on ShineOn's checkout page? So on the platform, you actually have the ability to go to your product. I believe it's in the purchase experience section again on the right, and you can actually choose to display a coupon code on your ShineOn product. So it's a pretty cool feature. You should go check that out. Let's see. wondering if I went overboard with the screwdriver keychain design for Father's Day, made more than 10. Is there a limit on the number of designs you can create for a single product in one niche? No, absolutely not. All I would say is that you want to test the message. The message is like the most important part. Like always emphasize the message or the phrase over the design. So I'd rather see you test 10 phrases than to test one phrase with 10 different designs. The phrase is literally everything in our particular niche. The design is great. It can complement the phrase. It can appeal to a different audience. It can raise perceived value. You can do all those things. But if that phrase is no good, you're not going to make any sales. So highly recommend. Testing is what this game is all about, by the way. It can literally take, it can literally take 50 products to find the one product where you go 6 figures, right? That is the game that we are in. Every product that you put out is a learning experience. You're buying data. You're letting the market tell you what it's interested in. And hopefully over time, as you gain knowledge and you get better, you'll hit more and more winners more and more frequently. So it'll take you less tests to get to another winner. Now, in those products, so I said it takes 50 to get to a really big winner. In those products, a good majority of them will still get sales and be break even, but they may not be a 6-figure product. So you've got to get out there. You have to put in the work and you have to do lots and lots of testing. Is there some place where the ShineOn platform is explained? Yeah, we have YouTube videos. If you sign up for the platform itself, there's actually a whole walkthrough series. There's like 10 videos. And then we also have something called ShineOn You. John, if you're still watching, if you could put a link to ShineOn You in the chat, it'd be super helpful. But yeah, you can gain all the information you ever need about ShineOn, what we offer, how you can get started. Super easy. By the way, I think it's the best entrepreneurial opportunity in the history of the world. You literally have the ability to create an account for free in like 60 seconds, take an idea in your head, put it on a product for free using a tool like Canva. You get to upload it to our platform, put it on a product that you don't have to hold inventory for, so there's absolutely no risk on your part. We assume all of that risk. Then you get to sell it to a huge, broad audience of people that you've never met before using distribution channels that are as large as a Walmart, a Target, or a Costco for literally pennies on the dollar. It is, I'm telling you, it is the best entrepreneurial opportunity in the history of the world. I welcome anybody to challenge me on that. I've never seen anything like this. So I highly recommend don't sit on this. If you're interested in what ShineOn is, dig in. There's a lot of information out there. We're trying to make this as easy as possible for entrepreneurs to get started. It's an incredible opportunity. We have people that quit their 9-to-5 jobs selling ShineOn products. We have stay-at-home moms that earn big, nice side incomes on it. We have people with full-time jobs that just earn big side incomes on it. Literally, wherever you're at in whatever walk of life, you can make this work for you. So highly recommend, dig in there, take ShineOn You, consume a lot of free content. We'll get you started. You can also have a course. ShineOn100k.com is where you can buy the course. It's $500 and it will walk you through step by step this entire industry, right? I'll show you ShineOn, show you the platform, show you how to do research, show you how to create message cards, show you how to set up your testing, show you how to understand Facebook, all of that. ShineOn100k.com is another incredible resource if you'd like to pay and invest in your education. All right, can you put the same pixel on different platforms? Yes, you can. So you can have a pixel on the platform. You can also have a pixel on the app. You might be asking me if you can put the pixel on our platform and then like another print-on-demand platform. I probably wouldn't recommend that. You might be able to, but a lot of times, depending on the product, you're going to have a different buyer demographic going after the product. And sometimes even the difference in the price on the products can affect that. So I would recommend maybe keeping those separate. One thing though, look guys, we sell super high quality stuff. We ship from the United States. It takes like 2 to 7 days for your customer to get it. We offer world-class customer support. I challenge anybody to call our 1-800 number and actually talk to one of our support reps. We provide literally a world-class service here for basically free. Many of our competitors, though, do not. So many of our competitors, they have slow shipping. The product quality, it feels like it came out of a gumball machine. Sometimes it breaks. during shipping. Sometimes it just takes freaking forever. They don't have a phone number that you can call. Their customer support takes weeks to get back to you. If you are selling ShineOn and one of our competitor products from the same Facebook page, you may get low feedback scores from a competitor product. And if your score drops below, I believe it's a 3, it might be a 2, Facebook will actually take your page down. They won't let you advertise anymore. So highly recommend, really vet out whichever print-on-demand companies you go with. I know you're safe with ShineOn. I can't vouch for any of the others out there. So really, really vet them out to make sure that you're selling good, high-quality jewelry and your Facebook page isn't going to take a hit. I have 5 minutes here. We'll do 2 more quick questions, maybe just 1, depending on how much I ramble. When is the watch going to be available in the Shopify app? Soon. We're aiming for next week. Will ShineOn provide UGC for the Father's Day products showed up today? Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll try to get some UGC stuff built right into the platform as like normal product renderings. Why can't I set up conversion? That's a technical one I'm not going to be able to get into. Here's a great one. We'll end on this. Hi, Michael. Is it still profitable with Facebook ads? Absolutely. Yes, it is. But we're finding AOVs are becoming more and more important. So you need to be able to have high AOVs to compete with higher CPMs. And it's also very important to have good retargeting. Now, thankfully with ShineOn, we do free retargeting for you. We also have abandonment flows, SMS abandonment flows. We have push notifications. So if you bring a customer into the funnel, they add to cart or they get through checkout and then they bounce, we will actually go hunt these people down for you and try to convert the sale on your behalf. The reason the higher AOVs are important is because Facebook CPMs have gotten higher and higher every year. I actually think 2021 might be an anomaly where it flattens out because I think many advertisers may start to explore other platforms due to iOS 14. However, and that was the other thing is with iOS 14, the tracking data, the attribution data not being as great, it can make the cost to acquire a customer a little higher. But thankfully at ShineOn, we literally are seeing people regularly hit. It's not the norm yet. It's not the average, but we're seeing people regularly hit 3-digit AOVs. In fact, I had some screenshots I meant to share with you today, and I forgot to put them in this slide, where we had some sellers. They sold a product. They got the warranty upsell. There was some other upsell that was taken on the product page. Then in post-purchase, they ended up buying some of the post-purchase items, and their AOVs were like $119 or something like that. I mean, it's pretty incredible. Having those AOVs is an incredible way to protect your margin and stay competitive on Facebook. Also, with ShineOn platform in particular, we have a new analytics feature coming very, very soon. It's just around the corner. We're going to be able to do UTM tracking on your ads. So even though Facebook may not report attribution data back into Ads Manager, you're still going to be able to see which of your ads are the most profitable and making the sale with our UTM tracking. So there's more to come on that. That's going to be free for you right inside of the ShineOn platform, just right inside the analytics page. That is just around the corner. It's going to be amazing. Okay, everybody. 2 minutes left. Let me read a few comments here, and then we are going to wrap up. I signed up for ShineOn 100K last week. Super helpful. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate the feedback on that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Beth says, me too. Awesome course and training. Thank you, Beth. Appreciate that. I do plan on updating that soon. We may even fire up the weekly calls again. Stay tuned for that. Necklaces are gorgeous. Customer bought 3 of them after the first purchase. Yes, that right there is why ShineOn is so amazing. Literally, if you're exploring other print-on-demand companies, I just do one thing. I challenge you on this. Do one thing. Just order their products. That is all you have to do. Order their products, order our products, set them side by side. There's literally no contest between what we're offering and what they're offering. I sold with other competitors before, and I literally had a conflict of conscience. I started to feel like I was stealing from my customer because the product I was sending out was so cheap. And I was charging $34.95 for it. And the product was so cheap. I was having conflicts within myself. Like it didn't feel ethically okay. And I was super happy when I found ShineOn because the products are solid. They're heavy. They feel really good in the hand. The print quality is amazing. All you got to do, order from us, order from competitors. The proof is in the pudding. Okay. Georgie says, ShineOn changed my life. Me too, buddy. Me too. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, everybody. It's 3 o'clock my time. I got to wrap this up. I got another call to jump to. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the coffee with Michael today. We will see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody, and happy selling. Take care. What's up, everybody? Michael Christ here. I want to thank you so much for checking out today's video. Before you leave, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out all the links in the description below, particularly the link to register on ShineOn.com and also the link to our Facebook group where we are constantly sharing marketing tips and tricks to help you take your e-commerce game to the next level. So once again, I hope you enjoyed today's video and we'll see you in the next one.